check, kiddos. Beautiful Sunday. It is now spring, therefore we're outside. Let's talk about this warm weather. Let's talk about global warming, shall we? And unemployment. Global warming / unemployment. Because I'll tell you, I got solutions. That's why I'm running for president. Okay, you want the solution to global warming? The ice caps melting, that's what's starting it, right? Do we not have the technology to make ice? Boom, there is a job. That clears up unemployment. Everybody unemployed makes some damn ice, send it to the Arctic. Put it there with the polar bears, and guess what? Cools things down. I've tried it in drinks before. Cooled them right down. So we have the technology, we have the means, we have the machinery, we have the people. Solved. Problem solved. And guess what? Who's going to pay for all these people working making ice? Let me tell you, the UN, because you want to run the world. NATO, because you obviously need job skills. We see what you're doing in Libya. How about the G6, global elitist garbage? Go for it. Pump out those bucks. How about the World Wildlife Fund? Because the polar bears are dying, I'm telling you. All right, how about the IMF? Because you control all our freaking money. So you should be the ones on the top of that. You should sign the checks. All right? And last or not, Al Gore, just because you're a stupid lying piece of shit. All right, 3 problems solved all by that. We got global warming, we got unemployment, and the argument is over. We'll say you're right. There is global warming. Now let's fix it by employing everybody making ice. Okay. Gas prices. Let's get into gas prices because of the global elitists that decide the things that you should be paying for and what outrageous price. Okay, let's talk about what is the price of gas. Only 65% of this is actually oil price. Now you got 13% in taxes, 5% in refining, 5% in transport and handling. What is the other 12%? It's speculation. There should be no speculation. Think about what speculation means. Old men in white suits in a room somewhere deciding what's going on in the world and how it's going to affect oil production. Well, guess what? We're the U.S. and nothing's going to affect oil production because we know that if oil prices get so bad, we're going to go in there and we're going to take the fucking oil because U.S. will not be without their oil. We will kill you all to have your oil. Don't think anything different. All right. Now let's get into something I've been looking at for quite a while. You ever see The Deadliest Warrior? It's a show, I believe it's on 64 or something. Or now it's on MTV. But anyway, The Deadliest Warrior. You got weapons. And what I always see is that when you have a weapon in the hands of a skilled physical person, such as a Shaolin monk, or such as anybody who can actually fight and use their hands, they always come on top of the guy with the badass weapons. Doesn't matter who you are. If you can fight hand to hand, that's where it makes it. Now you gotta think, weapons are great. I believe in the use of weapons, but what happens when you're out of ammo? What happens when the weapon is jammed? What happens when the weapon is just knocked out of reach or anything like that? You gotta remember, the first primary weapon and tool that you have is your hands, your body. They're good for opening doors. A nice reverse hook kick will open a door really quickly. Cracking heads like walnuts. That's what I'm talking about. Because there's a hazy shade of gray between what weapons can do and what a person can do with a weapon or without. Therefore, at the end, we're going to prove that with this fine stack of cement in front of you. Okay, I got more employment solutions. That's what I wanted to talk about really today. I come up with one. This is the best employment solution that I can find. And it's quick. Professional martyrs. Yes, we're going to start a coalition of professional martyrs. You can apply. Now, there's two bad points to it. First, it's a really short-term job. Second of all, there is project hazards, such as the blowing up in your spleen on a wall. But there's good points to it. The good points are you get to help other people get out of unemployment by blowing them up. And you get to see Allah, or God. Now, don't get that wrong. We're an equal opportunity employer. You can go see whatever deity you feel runs your life. But I'm going with get some Arabs out here, put on some vests, Allah time. Okay, now, what before I break this immense stack of bricks in front of you with my phone, I have to talk about something in the Detroit area. Now, when you're talking about overspending, I mean useless, wasteful spending, how about Fox 2 News? There's a guy on there that does the entertainment called Lee Thomas. This guy's got vitiligo, which means the black guy's turning white. It seems to me he spends hours, he said so, hours in makeup. Think about the time and the money spent on his makeup when he's almost white, a little more white makeup, and man, he's done in 5 minutes out there on the camera. He's a white guy. What is he, prejudiced? Can't be a white guy to save Fox 2 some money? All right, that's all I got. Before this little dog comes and yips his way through. Time for some fun, kiddos. And be sure to stay tuned for my public service announcement. Right here, babies. This is about crushing skulls. Think about how many skulls can be crushed with one blow. Speaking about blow, just for you martial arts guys, I'll put down the smoke. That's what it's about, babies. When you don't have a weapon, you still got weapons. That's Morgue Chat. Happy Easter. By the way, it's Easter. Hippity frickin' hoppity. Go have Sunday. Have yourself a beer. Hi, I'm Brian Rea, also known as Ray Kilberry. You might know me from such things as Kilberry Unit, Detroit Rock Thrash, Sunday Morning Morgue Chat, and just general mayhem in the Detroit rock scene. Well, I'm here for something completely different today. I need to make you aware of a problem going on in America and the world. And this problem is animal vitiligo. You may not be familiar with vitiligo. It's a disease that takes something that's black and starts turning it white through spotting, and then generally it spreads all over until black dogs become white. Same thing happened to Lee Thomas of Fox 2 News in Detroit. He has vitiligo. Same thing that happens to all these animals. Now think about what you don't know about animal vitiligo. It affects many species of animals. Polar bears, not white, they used to be black. Snow rabbits, just rabbits with vitiligo. Animal vitiligo affects all these species in ways that cannot be controlled. So what we need you to do to help guys like this. They're turning white and their nose is pink. Yes. Is to send us $5. With this $5, we really can't solve this. We really can't even help vitiligo victims. But what we can do is buy this guy a lot of steak. As you can see, he likes to eat and he loves steak. So, I'll thank you for your donations, your time, And next time you go out to see snow rabbits, think about this poor dog. And think that rabbit might have looked cooler black. Thank you for your time and donation.